The man, the myth, the boxing legend. I'm not talking about Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson, or even Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about St. Louis's own Lemuel Steeples, the National Golden Glove light welterweight champion of 1979. Lemuel was born on May 25, 1956, as number 11 out of 13 children. He was born in St. Louis, Missouri. He grew up in the segregated Pruitt-Igoe housing projects. Due to the nature of his surroundings, he was no stranger to street fights. According to Rich the Fight historian, he quotes Lemuel as saying,
"I never liked fighting," Steeples said. "But if you grew up in Pruitt-Igoe, you had to learn how to do it."
He took up boxing at age 13 with some friends of his, but lost interest in it 2 years later. He returned to it 4 years later. This is where he honed his boxing skills and his progress began to soar. He would go on to win local fights such as the National Golden Gloves. Lemuel quickly became a legend in his neighborhood, showing kids that they can also make it. According to the May 10, 1979 issue of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, he became the Pan Am champion in the welterweight class at 139 pounds, winning the same award Sugar Ray Leonard won for that weight class in 1975.
The gold medal winner in the junior welter, we spoke to him after the fight. Then congratulations on the gold medal. It was won in 1975 by Sugar Ray Leonard. You're following in good footsteps and you did your own thing. You seem kind of calm. You're going to leave here a little too, huh? Congratulations.
His rating was 61 wins to 5 losses at the time. He even made an appearance on national television when he fought the Soviet welterweight world champion, Valery Laval, in the amateur boxing field the same year.
Soviet fighters, long armed, long-legged, with superb upper body strength. His opponent, young Lem Steeples. There are 2 Soviet judges scoring, 1 American judge in this bout. I think that was a caution. Oh, a good left by Steeples, hurt Lvov. Using that quick-handed right has been, by my precepts, the dominant fighter in this fight. Well, no matter whom they give the decision to, Steeples is showing that he's quite capable of going against the best in the world. The decision, referee Ed Urbeck in the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner from the USSR, Valery Laval.
The February 4th, 1979 issue of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch headlines, Steeples was robbed, but Russians had to save face. August 26, 1979, he was set to play on the U.S. World Cup team. It was March 14, 1980. My grandma had a dream. She was, quote, waiting for an organist to take her to church. That Friday, she was awakened to a call from her daughter stating that her son had been killed, along with 13 other boxers in a plane crash in Poland.
The entire American national boxing team, 12 young athletes with 10 managers and coaches, died along with 65 other people aboard a Polish Airlines jet trying to land at Warsaw. ABC sports commentator Chris Schenkel was in Poland to cover the team's boxing matches and filed this report on the crash.
Only this tail and widely scattered debris remain of the Soviet-built 4-engine jet as it crashed inside an earthen-walled 19th century fortress and only 2 miles from the intended runway of Warsaw International Airport. Some witnesses reported the Polish airliner lost power 300 feet above the ground, nosedived, crashed, and then disintegrated. Rescue workers were frustrated as there was so little left of this flight, New York to Warsaw, carrying our United States boxing team and its officials.
The plane had a total of 87 passengers. No one survived.
They were the best in the world, said one American official today. A national team handpicked in recent months to compete against other national teams. Their deaths shocked the boxing world. Now they are gone. Lemuel Steeples, a light welterweight from St. Louis, the best of his amateur class in America, the Pan American Games champion, battling the world champion, Russia's Valery Laval, 14 months ago.
He was 23 years old. Although Lemuel's time was cut short, that didn't end his legacy. In Warsaw, Poland, November 13, 1986, American and Polish officials dedicated a monument to the 22 members of America's top amateur team. Associated Press said that it was Poland's worst air disaster since World War II. The 9-foot metal sculpture titled Down But Not Out, Lost But Not Forgotten depicts a fallen boxer struggling to get up off the canvas. The names of the 22 Americans killed are inscribed on the base, U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. In 1998, he was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame.